What's going on, everybody? My name is Richard. New to the group. Just got a few messages in my inbox about a couple of stocks. I wrote them, I typed them down on one of my little notepads. Let me see if I pull it up. Amazon, Netflix, and Apple. People will ask me about stocks like that. I'm going to see can I break them down a little bit. But before I get started, I just wanted to point out this book right here. Tony Turner's a beginner's guide to day trading online. Great book. Great book. It's a real easy read. She explains a lot of stuff, not just about day trading, but just trading in general. It's a good book to check out. But let me break down these little few companies right quick. So let me go back to my trading view. I think I spoke about trading view the last video. And right now I got what is this? I got Netflix up now. So let's do this. Let's take Netflix off the list. So my view of Netflix. This is a daily chart. You look up here in the left-hand corner. I'm hovering over. That's a daily chart, and the overall look, okay, it's pretty much in what they call it's in toppy pattern, meaning that if you just look at it visually, I'm backing all the way out so you can get a bigger view of it. This chart is going all the way back to 2011. This is what they call a stage 3. This whole little stage up here is a stage 3, meaning that it's toppy, meaning it's at its top right there, at its peak. You have two tops. Let me see, can I find the signal? I'm still kind of familiarizing myself with this charting platform. What I can do, always do, is just drawing it with my hand, but I can get a brush and get a rectangle. Got one top right here. Let me delete that one. And one top right here. Double top pattern. And right now, it came out of that double top pattern. This is me zooming in a little bit, and it's kind of going through a stage 4 downward trend. So let's do the little trend line. For the highest high, you draw a trend line. It's a downtrend. That's what's going on right now. But we have support right up in this little area right here. As you can see, I'm going to draw a little rectangle so you can see that this is a support area. Support, meaning that you have lots of buyers in this area. Lots of buyers. As you can see, it's trying to bounce. It got a long little wick right here. Let me zoom in a little bit more. This little wick right here is a boom. That little wick is a sign of a lot of buyers came in. As you can see, there's a lot of opens and closes and red and green bars over here. A lot of buying support. But right now, overall, it's entering into a stage 4. But we won't know for sure until we get a close below this low, which would be right here. But we get a close before this low, which is look at the top left hand corner. That low is 85.50. We got what we had right now. We had the close was at $172. We got $15 to go down until we get to that area right there. Then we may have to start thinking about what we want to do. But right now, there's probably gonna be a lot of back and forth. But we're still in a downtrend. My thing is, the trend is your friend. Stay with the trend. All right, so let's go to the next one. That's the breakdown of Netflix. The next one will let's go with Amazon first. Let's take Amazon off the list. Type in Amazon up here. Amazon. If I can spell it right. Amazon Inc. on the NASDAQ. There it is. Okay, well, Amazon is pretty much in the same thing. If you can kind of get a visualization, but it's more in a what they call right now is forming what they call a bear flag. So let me explain some of this stuff. As you can see, this little gap right here that it made. This little gap right here. Back whenever that was. Back in October last year, it made a big gap. Charts tend to come fill gaps, meaning that eventually it's going to come back and sit and fill that gap. So that's probably where this bounce is coming from. If it made a gap, gapped up, trading, buying, selling, made a high right here, came down, filled the gap. If I can extend this triangle out even further to see what it came and filled that gap perfectly right there. So right now there may be a lot of people who was in this position then that was short, they was losing money. The short seller was losing money, losing money, losing money. Finally started to win some money. I'm taking my money out of property. This is a short cover and bounce, meaning that the shorts are covering their short positions, and that was gave it a bounce. So let me move this triangle back, because I'm going to explain what I see right here as well, which is what they call a bear flag. This is pattern right here is coming close to what they call a bear flag, meaning that there's the pole. If you can think about a flag, like the school, the flag, the flag you had at school, high school, whatever, it had a pole, and then it has a flag. It creates a flag. If you can see that, they consider the bear flag. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see. So that's what they consider a bear flag. And flags fly half mast. Bear flag meaning that you had a drop, boom, it flags up, short cover, short cover, short cover, and then the sellers will come back in. So right now, when me breaking down this chart right here, I probably can look at this bar, this long red bar, and usually 50% of this bar is a really, really strong point to where the sellers will come back in, or vice versa. If this bar was green and the market was moving down, the buyers will come back in at 50% of that bar. So let's measure 50% of this bar. We're going to zoom all the way in. Let me get off of this trend line. And we're going to go to what they call a Fibonacci retracement tool, which is right here. Not the ABC, we want the Fibonacci retracement. That's the ABC still. Fibonacci, there we go. Okay, I'm sorry. Fibonacci retracement. Go here, and it's going to automatically show the percentages. So let me zoom in a little bit more. As you can see it. Let me show you how it looks without over the chart. I'm going to pick 2 points. As you can see, the Fibonacci retracement is going to show 1.6, 0.7, 0.618, very, very strong one. The 50% retracement, the 38% retracement, 23% retracement. So we're going to draw it over this flag. We're going to draw it over this flag, over this pole right here, and see where the 50% point is. So 50% right now is this green line, and as you can see, the market came right up to that 50% level, which is another confirmation that this is a bear flag, meaning that the market may come up, play around right here, and slowly chop back down. We'll see. But what I do is I'm going to save this if I can. I know how I can save it. I'm going to do this. We're going to save it. Make sure. Oh, sorry about that. I'm going to do this here. Get my snippet tool. And we're going to save this little piece of chart right here. And I'll post it in the group, and we'll come back and check it out at a later date. So let me just save this as bear flag. Okay. And we'll come back at a later date and check this out, and I'll post that in the group. Okay, that's enough of that. So Amazon right now is came down and filled this gap over here, and it's making a bear flag. It's in stage 4. This is the close below this low right here. It's confirmation of stage 4. This low right here. Once we start getting close before that, we are in stage 4, meaning going down. Stage 3 is going to top, going down. We're making a bear flag. Okay, that's Amazon. So Amazon right now is you can buy if you want, but if you're waiting for a cheaper price, you might well wait till it come down a little bit more and make you a little bit of money whenever it bounces back up. All right, so that's Amazon. So let's go take that off today. So now we got Apple. Let's say everybody love Apple. Let's go see what Apple talking about. Apple Inc. and the NASDAQ. Okay, so you have to back way out to get a kind of good vision of Apple, what's going on, because Apple been around since forever. So what we'll do is, let's change this crosshairs to the arrow, so we can slide the charts from side to side. Apple is pretty much in the same, it's kind of in a similar position. This August low of last year was everything is kind of it's targeted. It's like it's drawn to it like a magnet. It came down close to it. Let me zoom back in so you can see. And it bounced off when it got close to that low. So this is considered a support area, meaning that you have buyers in this area right here. Buyers. That's a support. And in essence, it is making what they call a bearish flag as well. If you zoom in real close, let me take this off. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm still trying to learn how to use this platform. I usually use my Ninja Trader. Let me just go to the arrow. I'm going to zoom in. And as you can see, it gapped up right here. Remember, I was just telling you about gaps. Market usually fills gaps. So this gap is going to have to be filled sooner or later. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a little arrow right here. That gap needs to get filled sooner or later. I'm going to add some text to it. Where's my text adder at? I don't know, but I'll put it on another chart, and we'll save that. And we'll come back and check it out at another time. So Apple right now, I will hold off on the buying, even though it is at a $100 level. Most people think that $100 is a psychological level, but really it's not. The market is the psychological level. Wherever the market is at is where it's at. I mean, that's just the way it is. Right now, I think Apple may be coming down to this August low of last year, and if we start getting closer below this low, Apple may get choppy and just start moving sideways for a while. So let me go here. That was my text editor right there. We got a gap right here. That was stage 3. We don't want stage 3 no more. I'm gonna put gap. Has to be filled. So that's what we're waiting for now. Apple, true enough, just like the rest of the market, gapped up. Everything was moving pretty good. End of the week, but January is usually the telltale week of the rest of the year. So we got the last week of trading coming in next week, starting Sunday night for the futures market. All our future traders out there, but Monday morning for the regular stock trade. And I will hold off on Apple if I was anybody. I will hold off just for a little while because it's going to come back down and fill that gap. And we may be getting down here to where it start closing below this low of August 2015. I think it was August the 24th, maybe the exact date, something like that. Anyway, it's close to that date. August the 21st was at the low. And I just want to give a little quick breakdown of these little few stocks. And feel free to send me a message if you have any questions. And I'll see you on the other side.